Hey, it's Eduardo Perez, and you're listening to this tape because we're going to talk about 8th grade and how it works as a performance. So buckle up. So if you've been on any streaming services like Netflix or HBO within the last 2 years, you've definitely heard about or stumbled across shows like 13 Reasons Why. It's a show that follows a group of teenagers in high school, and it talks about the drama and the tragic events that occurs within that school year. Or you can take a show like Euphoria, which is basically the same thing, but adding that one girl from that one Disney Channel show. I feel like the mass appeal around these shows is that it integrates elements of what it would be like in high school. So if you're that one 7th grader named Charlie and you want to know what freshman year of high school is going to be like for you, well, good luck, Charlie. The problem with these shows is that they're usually highly exaggerated in many aspects, or they try to send a message to the audience. Bo Burnham explains this in this clip perfectly.
Subtler conversation to be had, which is like, how is it interfacing with our hearts? I didn't want to have a sort of finger-wagging movie. There's a lot of movies that seem like they try to shove the internet into it where it feels like a Taco Bell commercial where it's like, hashtag chalupa, you know what I mean? And it's like...
I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying to incorporate a message into your show, but when you're trying to accurately depict the complex environment of what high school is, sometimes it interferes with the realism of it. However, I think there's a movie that does this recreation almost perfectly. It's not of high school, but it's a middle school. The movie's called 8th Grade, and it's written and directed by Bo Burnham, a stand-up comedian. 8th grader follows a YouTuber named Kayla through her last week of 8th grade as she experiences things such as trying to make friends or going to that one awkward pool party, and then other things associated with 8th grade. The cool thing about 8th grade is that it doesn't come off as unrealistic or cheesy, and what Bo Burnham does with this film is amazing. I feel like I was thrown into a time machine sent 6 years back, and I'm sitting in Miss Johnson's geometry class calculating what the area of a triangle is. The film is authentic and it portrays elements of 8th grade that couldn't be explained in any other format. It works as a performance because of scenes like these. Now, if I were to play that clip without audio, you probably would have thought it was just a normal pool party. But Kayla's actions and the music in the background transformed the scene into an anxiety-inducing one. As I was watching this film, I couldn't help but relate Kayla's experiences to my own. As Kayla tries to awkwardly make friends or talk to her love interest, I get flung into a PTSD episode of myself doing the same thing back in 8th grade. And that's what makes this movie such a great performance. Although it's a 90-minute cringe fest, it resonates with most of the audience because they most likely experience this too. The main character is a girl, but if I was a girl in 8th grade, I'm pretty sure that's what it would feel like. Another thing this movie does well is the underlying message is sent to the viewers. They communicate this well through the medium of Kayla's YouTube videos. She usually talks about pretending to be confident even though you're not, and other things such as don't care about what other people think of you. I know this isn't saying anything new or groundbreaking, but it works well with the subject matter. And this is what separates 8th grade from any other movie or TV shows like it. It's more relatable, and most importantly, it feels like 8th grade. Bo Burnham sums it up well in his interview with Trevor Noah.
I hope it feels like 8th grade, which 8th grade is horrible and strange and weird, and my body is exploding, and help me, and woohoo, you know? So that's what I hope the movie feels like. 8th grade feels like right now, which is scary and weird and funny and sad. So yeah, I hope people just feel,
And plus, 8th grade's better than anything Disney Channel tries to cough up these days. Anyways, that's been my personal cultural critical essay on 8th grade and how it works as a performance. Hoped you liked it. 8th grade was a great movie. Took me a long time to edit this, so this has been me signing off.